Hello once again, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. If you like the show, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check out my merch shop on TeePublic. Link is down below. Today, we have something that is distinctly not Star Wars. Although I've always said, and if you watch my Disney swag video a few weeks ago, I put down that I always thought that the monorail, which is what this is a little monorail display piece. I always thought the monorail kind of felt like it belonged in Star Wars. Maybe, I guess the monorail really did come first, but I felt like the shuttle always looked like the shuttle Tidarium or the Imperial shuttle always had that same kind of sleek look. So when this came out this year, I thought, I gotta get me a monorail. But it's not just any kind of monorail. It's not just a standard monorail display. You can see the little slots in there. This is actually a PEZ dispenser holder. And if you look on the back of the box, you can see that there's a picture there with Mickey and Minnie. And I thought, that's a pretty cool way to display PEZ dispensers. Now, obviously, it makes more sense to display Disney PEZ dispensers. I don't have any Disney PEZ dispensers, but I do have quite a few Star Wars PEZ dispensers. Yes, I do. In fact, in my head, I thought maybe I have enough to fill this. Yeah, I actually have a lot more. They've made a lot of PEZ dispensers. They're probably 3 dozen at this point since they started making them for Star Wars characters. So that would mean that I would probably have to buy 4 of these monorails, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think maybe I'll just do one just because it's a nice little interesting way to display it. So why don't we get to that right away? This is one of the first items that I've been able to unbox. Now, I don't know how secure they have this in here. Oh, yes, the dreaded... Unbelievable. Now, I don't know if I have the correct tools to actually pull this apart. I'm going to try. I usually use a needle... Or that can happen. I think that was fine. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if that'll happen again. Let me try that. I was just really trying to get it to the end of the inside of the needle nose. Oh, but it just kind of breaks off. Well, that's good. All right. Well, that did not take long at all. Cool. All right. Drop all these pieces in here. Try to keep a neat little workspace. All right. So, obviously, the monorail is I would say, the signature mode of transportation to get around Walt Disney World property, specifically in the Magic Kingdom theme park and Epcot theme park. There are other ways. They have a bus service, they have a boat service, and now have a new Skyliner. But the monorail is by far the classic way to get around. It's kind of part of the Disney experience, especially if you stay in one of the Disney hotels that the monorail actually goes through. There's only 3, I believe. Okay, and it's the Contemporary Resort, the Grand Floridian Resort, and the Polynesian Resort. And this is the only monorail to go through a hotel. Those three hotels. So the toy, it's not really a toy. It's really just a kind of a hollowed out piece of plastic. Okay, but you don't see them here. But I actually have two PEZ dispensers that I can put in here. We have Anakin. This is from the Clone Wars 3D animated TV series, and of course Ahsoka. So drop them in here in the front. I don't think you can put them straight. They kind of have to be facing out. So there you go. Right? That's pretty good. Of course, I feel like there's more here, so I feel like we need to fill them more. So as I said, I have a lot of PEZ, but the rest of these are kind of well, I guess they're all going to be little mini unboxings themselves. Why don't we go through what I'm going to say is I guess an unboxing order. But the thing is that I really only have 2 sets right here. I have some Last Jedi sets, okay? And these come with some PEZ candies. I have taken some of the candies out, okay? Mostly to put into another PEZ dispenser, believe it or not. But honestly, I mean, the packaging is nice, but PEZ also makes, and by the way, PEZ dispensers, I'm sure that nobody needs an introduction on this. It comes with candy. You take the candy out of the package, you kind of align it in the little slot, and then you kind of lift up the head of the character, and the next PEZ comes out. I am pretty sure that anybody watching this video has seen PEZ dispensers. So, but did you know, or I should say, I should say it's an urban legend. I don't believe it's 100% factual, more urban legend, that eBay was actually started as a way to collect and trade PEZ dispensers. I think there is like a hint of truth to that with other things in mind. But anyway, little bit of tidbit, which is like, God, I can't believe eBay is over 25 years old now. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. It's still going strong though. So there you go. You got your BB-8. Okay, and this came from The Last Jedi. I do believe they had them for Force Awakens as well. So I will put them this way. I will get BB-8 to load up the monorail. Next up from The Last Jedi, we have the Porg. Yes, the breakout cuteness character from The Last Jedi is, of course, the Porg. And, you know, if you watch some previous episodes, you'll know that there's been a ton of Porg characters and collectibles that we have seen. So there he goes. I wish they made noise. Like that would be fun. But we'll get him in there. Okay, Porg next to BB-8. All right, and then we have Rey. Now they didn't come out. Now PEZ would it seems like when it comes out, whenever a new Star Wars movie would come out, PEZ would create a handful of characters from that movie. But not like, you know, Hasbro, Kenner trying to create every single character. It looked like on the back here, to collect them all. For The Last Jedi, we had the Praetorian Guard, which you're going to see in a minute, the Stormtrooper Executioner, Porg, Rey, BB-8, Kylo Ren, R2-D2, Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader. But like the Chewbacca, Darth Vader, R2-D2, they're the same PEZ that have been around for years. And BB-8 probably holds true for all of the 3 sequel movies. So, but this is Rey, and I can tell you that there is another Rey one from the Rise of Skywalker, but I think that one has a different color. I think it's more white on the base here as opposed to beige. But there's Rey. Okay, I'll put Rey in next to BB-8, and as I said, we have our Praetorian Guard. I try to update. I don't usually collect all of them, you know, because I do unbox in a PEZ dispenser from an original trilogy character, or versus a PEZ dispenser from a prequel, or a PEZ dispenser from a sequel trilogy. It doesn't make a lot of sense. By the way, I have more PEZ candy than I know what to do with. Well, I mean, it's good candy. I mean, it's kind of fun. It tastes really good. All right, so there's your Praetorian Guard, or one of them. Okay, so we'll get him in there. It's kind of an odd assemblage of characters here. I don't think you would ever see all of these people on a monorail at the same time, but hey, that's all right. And then lastly, we have 2 more. We have Kylo Ren. It doesn't say anything about Rise of Skywalker on the box. By the way, I took the candy out again, mainly because at first I was planning on keeping these in the package, but then when I realized that there was a really cool display in a monorail, I thought, well, I think I'll try that instead. And you can tell it's Kylo Ren from Rise of Skywalker because he has the repaired helmet with the, the lined welding back in. We'll put him next to his Praetorian Guard that he kills. And lastly, we have Dio. Liking the newer, it's nice when PEZ puts out a new sculpt. Okay, and there's Dio. And PEZ has been around a long time. There are a lot of people that do nothing but collect PEZ dispensers. And there are a lot of very valuable PEZ dispensers you can find. I think these are pretty mass produced, so I don't think that's something you'll have to worry too much about. And there you go. Now this does have a couple of little wheels on it, so it does roll across nicely. Okay, and there are some of your characters. So that's a great way to display your PEZ dispensers. Now it's a little bulky. There's not much. I wish you could open up the cockpit and put a PEZ dispenser in there too, but you can't. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get another one of these. They do come in with one with a red stripe. So I might get another one and then use that to collect more PEZ dispensers. Or maybe not. We'll see. I might just leave it alone. Who knows? But that will do it for this week's episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check out Instagram, Twitter, at Darth Tuba, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. I am thrilled to announce that I am going to be one of the panelists running a panel during Force Fest, which is being put on by the awesome folks over at Skywalking Through Neverland, along with a few others. You can find information on that on their websites and Facebook groups, called Force Fest 2020, I believe. And it's basically a virtual version of Star Wars Celebration, which I'm happy to be able to help out with, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of working on a few things on what I want to do. And also, if you like the art, this shirt just came in the mail today. Darth Tuba in the Episode 1 style of card art. The artist has done some amazing work for me. And you can find information about my TeePublic store, where you can get all sorts of different products with this art and tons of other awesome Star Wars related art, along with information about the artist. You can find her website, Karina Megalio, down below. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the PEZ dispensers be with you.